There's nothing in this world better than having an identical twin. See, having a twin is like having a built-in best friend. Someone who always has your back, someone who would never judge you, someone who you can talk to about everything and anything. See, between my brother and I'm the oldest. I was born only 15 minutes before my brother. My mother always told us that my dad fainted the day he learned he was having a set of twins. All they ever wanted was one child, but God blessed them with two. And ever since I can remember, my brother and I have been the best of friends. We've shared birthdays together, vacations together, best friends together, and I've loved every moment of it. But having a twin isn't always perfect. As kids, my brother and I struggled for independence since many people often saw us as one unit and would refer to us as a group rather than individuals. See, this becomes a lot harder because people are constantly pitting you against one another, which I hated because it felt like an identity was something we had to compete for. People would always ask, which one of us is the oldest? Which one's the smartest? Which one's the bad one? Which one do girls like the most? And on and on and on. For some reason, it's hard for people to understand that two people can be so similar but still be different without the need to use superlatives. But through it all, I wouldn't trade being a twin for the world. So this story starts on a Monday morning in elementary school. Now, being a twin makes you the popular kids in school, but being popular isn't always a good thing. So for first period, I had my favorite class, art. I've always loved drawing, but my brother, on the other hand, loved science. So for first period, we split up. My brother went to science, and I to art. But here's the problem. My art class had one of the biggest bullies in school, Brock. Now, Brock was the type of kid that would bully other kids for no reason. He'd stuff you in your locker, beat you up in the bathroom, take your lunch money. Brock was the kid you never wanted to approach you. So I was in class drawing. Brock comes to my face like,
"Look who we have here. It's the ugly twin from Dumb and Dumber."
"Leave me alone, Brock."
"I tell you what, if you hand me your lunch money, I might let you go."
Now, one thing about me, I hate bullies. Bullies often pick on kids because they are somehow different, and I was raised to never let anyone bully you. So I go, "I'm not giving you my lunch money, Brock." So Brock looks me straight in my face and goes,
"Either you give me your lunch money, or I'll take it."
So I stand up to Brock and go, "Did I stutter?" Now, all the kids in class go, "Ooh!" So Brock looks at front, sees the teacher walking in, then looks back at me and whispers,
"I'll see you after school."
So, fast forward, and it's fourth period, and I'm nervous for my life. I had never been in a real fight before. I didn't know what to do, didn't know what to say. I barely knew how to throw a punch. So I start thinking, okay, Jason, get yourself together. It's only a school fight, you can do this. I look up at the clock, and with every passing minute, the more nervous I became. But then I remembered something. See, growing up, I had a tough dad. My father always taught us to never start a fight, but if someone attacks you, always defend yourself. So I got myself together and figured out the best thing to do is to avoid the altercation. See, it's like they say, the greatest victory is that which requires no battle. So the bell finally rings. I wait for all the kids to leave. I get to the bathroom and start hiding. Okay, I'm just gonna sit right here until everyone leaves, and then I'll run back home. So a few minutes go by, but then a sharp feeling of pain starts resonating inside me. Something's wrong. I couldn't figure it out. Something inside me was telling me my brother was in danger. See, when you're a twin, it's like you can communicate telepathically. I could feel my brother was in trouble, so I climb to the top window, look out and see a commotion at the back of the school. So I look a little closer and I couldn't believe it. My brother was fighting Brock. Oh no. It's Wes. So I rush out of the bathroom, run to the back of the school, get there and find my brother knocked down on the floor. Now, my rage kicked in. "Brock, it's me you want to fight, not my brother." But Brock doesn't even look at me. He holds my brother by the neck and goes,
"No, I think I like him better."
See, Brock didn't know the difference between the two of us. All he knew was we looked alike, and whoever he sees first was going to pay. Now I had two options: leave my brother to fight on his own, or stand up and fight Brock. So I closed my eyes, took a deep breath, and BAM! Went for my first attack. But it's like I said, I didn't even know how to throw a punch. So Brock catches my punch midair, lifts me up, and slams me on the concrete floor. Ow, ow. So my brother sees me in pain. He gets up, jumps on the back of Brock. Brock flips him over and body slams him on top of me. Now my brother and I are both on the floor and the whole crowd goes quiet. Now, I didn't know what to do. I can't lose in front of the whole school, so I muster everything I had inside me. I get on my feet and Brock goes,
"Had enough yet?"
Now I couldn't take it anymore. See, it's one thing to bully me, but hurting my brother? Oh no. Brock's going to pay for this. So I summon everything I had inside me, all the pain and anger I'd ever felt in my life. And in a flash, I rushed towards Brock, get my hands around him and bit him as hard as I could. Ow! Then, out of nowhere, my brother pulls back with all his might and unleashes the hardest punch I'd ever seen. He hits Brock straight in his face. Brock falls back, slams on the ground, and starts crying like a little kid.
Why'd you do that? That's cheating!
The whole crowd starts laughing. They had never seen the biggest bully in school cry, so Brock runs off. I hug my brother, look him in the face, and say, "Thanks, bro, for having my back." The crowd cheers us on, and since that day, Brock never bullied us ever again. So, moral of the story, brothers are like rainbows. They brighten your life after you've been through a storm.